Braiden Shaw representing Eagle, Idaho. Braiden, welcome to Studio B. What do you think about when you hear your coach compliment you that way?
Yeah, it's fun to hear. It's good to hear. And it's just like you said, it's a chance to get out there and play. So it's fun to hear him say that.
When you are given a greater opportunity, like you were in the Utah State game because of foul trouble, Nick Emery told me after the game, like, Braiden's been doing that in practice every day, so don't be surprised. What are you feeling when you head into the game like that?
I think you just always have to be ready. We don't know what's going to happen. Injuries, obviously, this year, foul trouble, game-by-game basis. We never really know what's going to happen, and so you show up every game expecting to get in, and once you get in, you do everything you can. So,
big game with St. Mary's coming up tomorrow. What's practice been like this week as you guys get ready for that matchup?
It's been great practices. It's been a lot of fun preparing for them. Like you said earlier, it's an amazing opportunity for us to go into their place, to play a nationally ranked team. And so we're really excited. Practice has been really good.
Saw a picture of you on social media on New Year's Eve after that big win against LMU with Nick Emery and TJ Haws, and you're hanging out there. What was the New Year's Eve party like for you guys after that LMU game?
It was fun. It's definitely a more fun trip coming back after a win like that. But we were just talking on the bus. Figured we'd hang out that night and had a good New Year's Eve. It was fun.
You go down 18 and you still win. I mean, that's the biggest comeback for a win since the Iona game in 2012, which was an NCAA record, right? In the tourney. So what was it like to, one, get down 18, but two, then climb out of that and get that victory?
I think last year we had a similar situation in their place. If you remember, we got down in the first half. We went into halftime and we knew if we played our game that we could do it. Obviously, there was a ton of players that played really well, hit some big shots, some big defensive stops. I think we ended the game on an 11-0 run, if I'm not mistaken. And so it took a team effort to do that, but I don't think that we were ever really phased by being 18 down. We knew we could do it. We just had to play our game.
The reactions on the bench when TJ Haws hit the go-ahead three were pretty funny, including yourself. Now, Peyton Dastrup, he knows where the camera is. Now you, I don't know. I think that was more a natural reaction. If I recall, you went like from standing straight up all the way down to your knees or something in excitement. Was that natural versus Peyton's kind of scripted, rehearsed reactions?
Well, we hopped on the plane and someone showed it to me. I was dying laughing. And then the following day on Monday, Terry brought it up for film and stuff, and so we all got a good laugh out of it. But yeah, I was just in the moment, was pumped out of my mind, and started headbanging or whatever I was doing. I don't know what happened.
Is it hard because you're in the huddle, you know the play's coming.
Yeah.
You're hoping it goes in, but then when it goes in, it's kind of different, right?
Oh yeah, especially in a moment like that when TJ hit such a big shot, fading away, putting us up like that. So yeah, emotions were going. It was fun.
Braiden Shaw with us, sophomore forward for BYU Basketball as the Cougars prepare for St. Mary's on the road to face the Gales in Moraga tomorrow. St. Mary's essentially has the same team as they did last year. They're in the top 25. They've lost once, obviously playing really well. How do you feel like you match up with St. Mary's this year compared to last year?
I think the guys, like you said, it's basically the same team. And so it's nice on that aspect where some of us have played them before. I think we just have to go in there and play our game, though. We can't let them dictate our game. We have to go in and attack them from the very beginning. Obviously, we can't have a 18 down first half again. And so, but I think if we go in there and play our game, we match up pretty well against them. I think it's a good opportunity for us to go in there.
Why are they so much better than last year? I mean, with essentially the same group. Like, what do you see from them that you're like, oh, that's the difference?
Great question. I think they have the players and the system. It really is a good program that they have going. They all stick to a system. The coach has them running their stuff. When he wants them to run it, they stick to it. And so I think a team sticking together for 2 years inside of a system like that, naturally they're going to get better. Last year they were a young team. This year they're a little bit older. And I think it's kind of the same thing for us. We're starting to see our growth in our team since we are a young team, and we got another 2-3 years of this. So it'll be good.
It's like frustratingly simple. Would you rather defend a complex defense where you're like, I'm not sure exactly what's going on, or St. Mary's, which seems to be pretty simple, get the ball in Landale or screen and roll at the top of the key?
Man, it's how you prepare is completely different. I don't know which one I'd rather do, but you just prepare differently and approach the game differently.
Our good friend Jeff Johnston, a big contributor to BYU Sports Nation on Twitter, sent out a funny GIF of what he thought Dave Rose's halftime speech was like against LMU, and it was the snake from Robin Hood, the Disney cartoon with the twirling eyes. What did Dave Rose say to the team at halftime to inspire that type of a comeback and motivate the team to hopefully get you on a good run moving forward?
I think it was his confidence he instilled in us. He came in there and we were all one in that halftime thing. We knew what we did wrong in the first half. We gave up some easy points. We made some mistakes that we shouldn't have made. We gave them some second chance points with offensive boards. And so we pointed out what we needed to do better. He pointed out what we needed to keep doing and just put together the perfect plan so that we could come back from that win.
Whatever it was,
It worked, man.
It
worked.
And I feel like it's only natural to have a ton of confidence coming off a win like that. You get St. Mary's next. Good luck against the Gales. Let's give you some BYU Sports Nation karma to take with you to Moraga.
There we go.
And go up there and dominate, man.
Will do.
All right, Braiden, thanks for the time.
Yeah.